What's going on, guys? It's your favorite mortgage lender, Abdel Khawatmi with Got Mortgages. I want to talk to us really just a quick recap this week. Inventory levels actually came out. They're a little lower than they were a year ago. Just have about a 3.3 month supply nationally. Now, the average median price for a home nationally was about $379,100, about 7% higher than it was a year ago, which is actually down from just a record of $413,800. Now, again, we are not a guest to this, right? Inventory has been an issue for quite some time. And what we're starting to see is the pace of new construction. They're really still disappointing, guys. In October, housing actually starts fell 4% from September and about 9% a year ago. Now, the biggest thing too, single families were actually down almost 22% from a year ago. Just not making enough homes since the start of the pandemic in May. Now, a survey, guys, from Builder Sentiment of the National Association of Home Builders actually declined the 11th straight month. Just not making enough homes right now. And it's the lowest reading it's been since 2012. Any reading under 50 is considered to be negative in how they determine it. Higher prices, shortage of lands, it's still a major issue for some of these builders of what they're running into. Now, we also have consumer spending accounts, guys. So over 2/3 of the economy is actually making a super important indicator about the health. In October, retail sales surged 1.3, and then we also saw a really strong 8.3 higher percent than a year ago. So again, some of this increase may have just really been simply to the higher prices I just talked about, or some of those gains. We're going to start seeing some restaurants, furniture stores really get busy right now. This report really helps us to kind of see a slowdown in shopping due to these higher prices, which we'll see obviously heading into Christmas. Now, the Fed issue, they did say this week they're going to aggressively fight inflation, which is still at that targeted level of 2%. James Bullard in particular, in regards to the tightening, said that what they've done has only limited effects and they want to be sufficiently restrictive. He said one of the things of what they're going to do is that they're going to, again, peak those Fed funds rate actually from 5 or even 7%. A lot of people were expecting the 5%, so it did come as a surprise to many of us. Now, again, guys, the Fed, though, a lot of them don't all agree to the comments and some of these opinions, so really interesting to see how some of the Fed officials take this. A lot of different people were expecting that the Fed's guidance would be a little bit more restrictive about their bond portfolio reductions too. We've got a couple of really important news updates coming out. New home sales is going to come out next week on Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving. We're going to have core PCE report also come out, which is going to give us an idea of the price index. The Fed really looks at that. It's going to come out on December 1st. And then we have key employment report comes out the day after December 2nd. So keep you guys updated as always. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate all the comments. Please go on my YouTube channel, subscribe, follow me. Let's get things going. Let's rock and roll. I'll keep you guys updated. Have a wonderful weekend.